Hello again, team. It's Jess or JashiiCorrin, and welcome back for day 23 of my Month of Planning with Me series. Thank you for all of your really supportive comments on yesterday's live Plan With Me video. As I said in that video, it was a pretty nerve-wracking experience for me, but having your support did make it a lot more manageable. As you can see on my list for today, this evening I have a makeup trial, and that starts at 6 PM. It's currently 5:30, so we best get into my planning. At this stage, I only have one thing to check off from this list, which is emailing the zoo for the Year 8 zoo trip. I do know there are a couple of other things that I want to get done tonight, but until I really sort out which ones are going to be my priorities, I'm not going to jot them down just yet. You will see that compared to last time, I do have a couple more things on my weekly to-do list. And since yesterday as well, I did also set my alarm for my evening pill. Flipping back to my monthly pages though. So, in terms of today, briefing has happened. Bujo Wednesday and the makeup trial are happening later today, so can't check those off just yet. I don't have anything else to add on here just yet. Now, in terms of this one, I'm starting to get the sneaking suspicion that donating blood might not happen this month. I'm thinking that I might try and put it off until after my friend's wedding next month. Just because I think after that date, my life is going to get a lot less chaotic. As I said, Date Night with B is happening next Tuesday. 6K on YouTube, we are ever getting closer. Planning the Bachelorette, I did some work towards that, but I still have some other things I need to sort out. And as we've been doing, a month of planning is still happening. Flipping over to my habit tracker. So, for yesterday, leisure time happened. Getting to bed by 10 did not. Having my pill did do that. At this stage I haven't had fast food, but who knows. I don't have any intention on doing any more schoolwork today, and I did finish before 5 PM. Productivity? Yup. Leisure time I'm going to be doing as well. Filling in my journal is happening now. And then I'll end up having my pill with dinner and hopefully getting to bed by a reasonable hour. Forgot to check this one before I started filming, so gonna fill that one in tomorrow. For our tidbit today, I thought I'd just talk with you guys a little bit about the pages that I choose to put in for each of my monthly setups. So if we just flip back, you can see that in July I chose to have a monthly log, obviously. I had my bucket list, mood tracker, habits and steps trackers, social media scheduler, and my meal log, and a packing list and a holiday to-do list. So some of these pages I put in every single month, as you guys will have seen. So my monthly log, habits and steps, they always are there. Social media scheduler is always there, even if it's in a slightly different format each month. Recently, a new addition to the regular lineup was also my challenge page. And for this journal at least, I have been consistent in putting in my meal log. But outside of those, the pages that I put in do vary. So for instance, in this one I had a holiday to-do list because most of July was actually a holiday break. But I'm not then going to go and put that in the next month. For quite a few months in this journal as well, I've put in a mood tracker, but I haven't put in a mood tracker in this month. Instead, I've had my 1 word a day page. The pages that I decide to put in kind of depend on a couple of things. 1, my needs, and 2, my wants. So in terms of pages that I feel like I need to put in, I need to have a monthly log because that's a main hub for me to actually organize my life and see when I do and don't have free time. I personally feel like I need to have a habit tracker because I want to keep track of the things that I am and aren't doing, especially the things that I'm trying to do on a daily basis. And then we get to the wants. So things like the 1 word a day page, or the gratitude log from last month, or even anytime I put in a mood tracker. These pages mainly feature in my journal because I want to have them in there. At the end of each month, what I do also is take a flip through the pages that I've put in my monthly setup for the current month, and think about whether I actually need them or want them moving forward. So for instance, at the end of this month, I'm going to look through all of these collections and say, do I want to have a word of the day next month? Do I want to include a meal log next month? I can already tell you that I do want to include my meal log, but at this stage, I'm not too sure about my one word a day. I have enjoyed having it here, but I think I might go back to having a mood tracker next month. In terms of adding new pages into my monthly setup, the main considerations I have are, do I think this is going to add value to my life? Especially if the time associated with having to set it up and fill it in is going to be costly. And then also, do I think this would be something fun to look back on? The one word a day page in particular, I feel is one of those pages that I don't necessarily need to have it, but it is fun to look back on. In terms of filling these ones in, because it's not quite the end of the day yet, I'm not too sure what I want to put as my word of the day. I also haven't gotten my active minutes yet, and although I'm pretty sure they're not going to happen, a miracle could happen and they could get done. Haven't done my budgeting yet, so can't fill this one in. For my meal log though, and now over to my PowerSheets. So there's actually not an awful lot to do to fill this one in, but going in and doing that. It's kind of crazy to think about how close we're getting to the end of October now. I really should start thinking about setting up my November tending list. Well, I'm gonna run off now and go and get myself ready for this makeup trial. Hopefully it goes well, especially considering we're only, a couple of weeks out from the wedding now. I say a couple, it's more like a few. Thank you for watching, team. If you liked today's video, please do make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you wanted to see more from me, feel free to go check out one of my other videos. Until next time, bye!